Okay, so if you're looking at what we have at J here, we need to prove that the left side is equal to the right side. Now, actually, this is one of the questions we might end up. So we actually don't need to do both sides. We can actually just do one of the sides. And the side that looks a bit crazy is the right-hand side. Let's take the right-hand side. So to start off, remember, change what you know can change. Don't worry about what does not look like it can change. Meaning, at the top here, right, we have 1 plus cos theta. And then at the bottom here, remember, this is sine 180 minus theta. So sine 180 minus theta, right? This is equal to, remember, in the cast diagram, 180 minus looks like this, CAST. So 180 minus leaves you in this quadrant. In this quadrant, sine is a positive, you see. So what you know is at the bottom here, and just right here, sine theta. So the way this looks, you can see that you have two things at the top over one denominator. But then, remember, you want to be comparing this to what you have on the left side. So if you see what you have on the left side here, you have one value plus another value, you see. So what that means is, you see here, you can actually write 1 over the sine theta, and then you can also write the cos over the sine theta. It's like this, 1 over sine theta, and then here cos theta over sine theta, like this, you see. So the fortunate thing is, remember, we know that sine theta over cos theta, this is what will be equal to tan theta, you see. This is what will be equal to tan theta. And then what we know is, if this is flipped over, remember tan theta is 10, remember anything on its own is over 1. You remember that?
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah. So what you want to remember is, if one of them is flipped over, so if this thing here is flipped over, right? If you have cos at the top here, and then the sine is the one at the bottom, this means that this also gets flipped over, 1 over tan theta. That's what you can also remember. So it just means when you see this, I mean, this one we know nothing is going to happen there. But then whenever you see cos over sine, you can write it as 1 over tan. See, like that.
I see.
Yeah. Yeah. That is what you need to remember. Because if you remember that, you will be good to go. So is that all good?
Yeah, well,
Yeah. So that's how we like it. Or we have to end off by just saying left, therefore left hand side is to the right hand side. Therefore, so from here, you can say therefore left hand side is to the right hand side. And then that will be that.